everyone! It is really hot today. Summer has arrived in England. Hallelujah! I don't know how long it will last. Probably about a week and then we'll go into winter. I have moved from uni. I graduated. I finished. I got a 2-1. I've left. That's it. It's really weird. Yesterday was very emotional. Today I've just been unpacking everything. It's taking so long. Today I am going to show you my TBR books. Now I am home, I can show you all of them. I have some books on my Kindle, but I think I'll leave those for another video, otherwise we'll be here for a very long time. Right now I'm just going to show you the physical books I have that I still need to read. The first book I have is Allison Will Fly by James Rice. This is a book I have heard nothing about, and I'm not gonna lie, I literally picked it up just because of the cover. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but if that means you buy the book, that's good, right? It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I don't really know what this book's about at all. I think it's got something to do with mental illness, or it says phobias and obsessions, so I don't know. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know if it's good or not. I've heard nothing about it. But I am really excited to read this because if the book is as good as the cover is, this is going to be so amazing. The next book I have is The Buried Giant by Kazuo Ishiguro. I read Never Let Me Go and absolutely loved it, but I haven't read any of his other books. This is his most recent book, but it's been out for quite a while. I think this is a magical realism book. I wanted to pick this book up because I wanted to read something else by this author, and seeing as this is his most recent book, I thought I would go ahead and pick it up. The next book I have is Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. This has just been released, I think, but I got this at a charity shop, so I didn't actually pick it up from Waterstones or anything like that. I think this is a mystery or a thriller. All these books you're going to see here I haven't heard anything about. I've seen this a lot in shops, but I really don't know what it's about. I haven't spoken to anyone who's read it, so I don't know what it's like, but I'm seeing it everywhere, so I think that's a good sign. The next book I have is The Paris Architect by Charles Belfort. I'm sorry if this is a French author, I think it's Charles. This is a book that I had my eye on because I saw it in the airport about a year ago, and then I ordered it and I got it sent to here by accident instead of to uni. I completely messed that up, so I've been waiting all year to read it. This is set in 1942 in Paris, and it's about an architect who builds hiding places for Jewish families to hide in. But one of his hiding places goes wrong and it's discovered. And I think the story is kind of after this hiding place has been discovered, how he then views his work and how that changes his life. It seems like it's going to be a very emotional book, very sad. I might wait a bit to read this because I'm still getting over the emotion of leaving university, which I did yesterday. But I am very excited to pick this up. The next book I got along with the last book I'm going to show you. That is The Vor by B. Catling. Yet again, never heard of it, but I wanted to pick up some books that I'd never heard of, as well as all these. I just bought this a couple of days ago. It seems very mythological. It talks about the Garden of Eden and how it might exist. And it's about this soldier, I think it's soldier or knight, who goes to find the Garden of Eden. But to do that he has to go through this huge forest that, I don't know if it's got mythical creatures in or it's magical, a place of demons and angels, it says on the back here. And that forest is called the Vor. I think that's how you pronounce it. It intrigued me. The cover looks really interesting and I haven't really got much more to say about it. I don't know what this book's like at all. And the final book, and yeah, you'll guess it, I'd never heard of this book before in my entire life until I picked it up, and I apologise for the pronunciation of this title and this name in advance. I'm not very good at this, but the book is Seyobo There Below by Laszlo Krasznahorkai. Laszlo Krasznahorkai? I don't know, what do you think? I think this is... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's maybe a collection of short stories. It says, told in chapters that sweep us across the world and through time. It might be a collection of short stories, or maybe each chapter is a different story, but they're not short stories and they tie in together at the end. It says, this book allows us to glimpse the sometimes terrifying consolations of great art. So I don't know what to make of it, but it sounded interesting, so I will read it and let you guys know. These are all the books I have to read on my TBR so far. If you've read any of these books, please let me know what you think, because this seems to be a month of reading books that I've never heard of, and I don't know anyone who's read them. So let me know if any of these are really good, or if you didn't like any of them, you can let me know as well. If you're in England, I hope you're enjoying this summer and this sunshine. I hope it stays here for a long time. But for now, I hope you're all well, and I'll see you next time. Bye!